Morning guys, we have a 2010 Ford Ka, and recently the lever you use to pull the seat forward to allow people to get into the back of the car has snapped. So this is just a video just explaining how I repaired it. I've contacted Ford and these are £40, which isn't so bad, but I want to try and repair it. I want to see if I can do it myself. I searched YouTube, I couldn't find a video explaining how to repair one of these, so I'm going to give it a go and see if I can repair it, and maybe be the first person to post a video on how to fix the Ka seat lever. Okay, so this is it. I've taken that screw out of there for obvious reasons. And this went there. And if I show you the other side, basically that's how it works. But I'm going to take this out now. You can see two clips just at the top there and one at the bottom. Try by unclipping those. With a bit of messing about, I managed to get it out. And this is what we've got. So I'm guessing I need to detach this white section from the black section to remove this so I can work on repairing it. The white clip there, I think if I unclip that it should slide out. I've also noticed two other clips. There's one there and one on the other side. So I need to pop those down and ease and prise it away. It slides out this way, as you can see. So I've managed to unclip that and it's released that from there. So I need to try and get those. You can see the one ball is in there. I need to get them out to remove this. And obviously make sure that doesn't fall inside the seat. Now that was reasonably easy. As you can see, the ball was in there where my finger is. And I pulled it out through there. It basically just pulled the white section back here, which released the ball, and it just popped out with a little screwdriver, and that's allowed me to pull that away completely. And this is what we need to repair. That's quite sturdy there, so there's no risk of that falling inside. Okay, so we have the two sections here. Now this, if you push that back from the inside, you can see the section there where it needs to be fixed, and that glues something like that. I think the first thing I need to do is try and get something to wedge that up there. So if I can get something just to fit in this gap here, and that will hold that up there for me to make it easier to work on. Okay, so as you're probably aware, we live near the seaside, and this rock was on the windowsill in the hallway, so that fits in there a treat. You literally push that inside there and that lifts that up. You can see then where this needs to fit on there. It needs to go like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use super glue to start with. That won't be strong enough on its own, so what I need to do is try and maybe fix some extra pieces on the sides to try and just make it that bit stronger. What I'm going to be using to stick it is a rapid mitre bond adhesive. I use it for fitting kitchens. And I've got an activator spray. They're both from different places, as you can see. That shouldn't make a difference. So I'm going to glue this side and put activator on this side, and hopefully it'll go off pretty quick. So pebble fell out. Okay, try again. Just glue along this edge. And this edge. Then squirt some activator this side. That's all it needs. Then we need to position this, and hopefully it'll go off pretty quick, so we won't need to hold it for too long. That was real time then. That was literally how quick it went off. I'm going to squirt a bit more activator in there just to so there you are, it's fixed, but I don't think that'll last very long. So I'm hoping to glue pieces either side and strengthen it up. That's the only thing I can think to do. I can't see a way of getting a screw in there. Or could you? Let's see if this works first. Okay, what I'm going to use is this screw fix. It's plastic, hard plastic, and I'm going to cut it to size. These are things I just had lying around the house, so I'm going to cut this to size and I'm going to try and glue it over that. I'm going to try and glue it over this area here, and obviously the same on that side. So basically cut it to size. Make it a bit smaller than that, but is it? A little bit narrower. And that should fit on there nicely. So I'll just mark out the size on the other piece, just so I know what size to make the next one. And then I'm going to literally smother this with glue. Just quite a bit activated on that. And now the tricky bit, getting it in the right place. A pair of tweezers might have been a good idea for this. There, wasn't too tricky. I'll let that go for a minute. And I think what I'll do is just add a bit more glue down the sides here and around the top. Any place I can get to, I'll put a bit more glue. And then squirt a bit of activator and make it go off immediately. And just basically do the same the other side. Well, that looks pretty good. I think I'll give it 10 minutes and see where we're at. This is literally just a couple of minutes later and it's all nice and solid. So I think it's time to give it a go and try and take the pebble out. Fingers crossed. Okay. It wasn't supposed to stay like that. Oh, that's okay, that doesn't sit flush. Thinking maybe the pieces of plastic that I glued in maybe are a bit too long. Alright, let's have a little look. You can see the plastic inside there. And I think it's hitting the side of that. So I need to trim that somehow. I need to give that a trim. Well, trimming that's going to be quite tricky, so don't make the same mistake as me, guys. If we can get the scissors in there. No. Okay, plan B, which I haven't got yet. Okay, so as I thought, the plastic is too long. As you can see there, you just need that snipped off to to be flush with the base of this, and the same that side. It's gonna be tricky to get something in there. So what I'm going to try and do is maybe try and get something sharp, or maybe I even try the scissors, but and just basically just back and forth tediously until it's cut. I think that's it. now just to do the other side. It's quite tedious, but it only take a couple of minutes. Still catching slightly. As you can see, it's repaired it. I managed to cut back the plastic there to stop it clicking, but to be honest, as long as you get it the right size, I'll try and leave the dimensions in the description. And it's slightly off center, as you can see there. It's closer this side than it is that side, but I don't think that's too much of a big concern. Let's get it back in the car. I just wanted to make a video just to see if it was possible to do it, because when I searched, I couldn't find a video, so now we got a video. Let's just fingers crossed it's strong enough to hold it when it's in the car to pull the seat forward. So now I need to get this ball back through. It goes up the inside of this and hooks on in between that section there. It shouldn't be too tricky. So I managed to get that through there. Wasn't too difficult. What I found was, though, if you move the seat forward by basically pulling the wires, because obviously I'm going to lever, it sort of slackens all this off. So that's a good tip. And it's just basically, clip this back in here and screw it back together. It seems to be working okay. It's going to be tricky getting that screw in there, though. I think if I go in through the top, that should be the best. Getting the screwdriver on the head of that screw is pretty tricky, to be truthful. You cannot get the angle from front or back. So I'm just literally, I've got the screwdriver on an angle. I'm just edging it in bit by bit, slowly but surely. I got it in, a little bit fiddly, but not too bad. And as you can see, and like I said, it's a little bit out of line there, but it's not the end of the world. And as you can see, no problem at all. Brilliant. Yeah, can't fault it. Well, I'm more than happy with the way that turned out. Fair dues. It literally taken me, I would say, about 35-40 minutes to do that, so that's pretty good, isn't it? And obviously you'd save yourself £40, but even if you choose to buy a new one, at least there's a video now for you to see how to fit the new one. But I recorded this yesterday and we've used the car now a few times and it seems fine. It seems more than strong enough. So guys, give that a go. I hope this was a help to you. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, it'd be great if you click the subscribe button and the bell icon, because you never know when you might need us again. Don't get lost or squashed, and we'll speak more soon.